Here are 5 things that you need to know for today.
The man accused of killing his father, Timothy Kildee, back in court today. 27-year-old Timothy J. Kildee facing murder charges after investigators say he started shooting after demanding his father's wallet and keys. Minutes later, he crashed his father's car in Genesee Township. He's also charged with home invasion, armed robbery, carjacking, and driving while intoxicated. The hearing is set for 8:30.
Flint Community Schools and United Teachers of Flint Union officially reaching an agreement Wednesday night, ending a months-long stalemate between the two. Superintendent Kevin Jones hopes to have the contract in effect by the end of the month, and we expect to learn more about that agreement at the next school board meeting, which is next Wednesday.
Clare County Sheriff's Department announcing one of their deputies passed away. Kimba McRitchie was a member of the Mounted Division. The agency says that she was injured while trail riding with her horse and her family in Tennessee and died on Tuesday. On Facebook, the agency calling her an outstanding officer who cared deeply for her family, community, and her country.
Saginaw Spirit headed to the next round of the Ontario Hockey League playoffs. They beat Owen Sound 5-1 on the road last night to sweep their first round series. Now the team waits to learn who they'll face in the Western Conference semifinals.
A meeting of the minds in Saginaw County. The best and brightest from all across Michigan are set to put their skills to the test.
The First in Michigan Robotics State Championship returns to Saginaw Valley State University for a 6th year. Opening ceremonies kick off later today, and the competition lasts through Saturday.
The event is also expected to generate an economic boost for businesses with over $4 million in direct spending. TV5's Lauren Piesco is live at SVSU. Good morning, Lauren.
Lake Sierra, good morning. That's right. We are live here on SVSU's campus where robots are taking over later this morning. Joining me now was our first team member to roll in, Carl Walsh. You are your mentor, for Rush. That is your team at Clarkston Community Schools. Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
So you were the first one to roll in. You're going to unload your equipment later this morning at 8 o'clock. What are you most looking forward to today, the start of the competition?
Well, it's really interesting to see all the teams that are here. It's a lot of old friends, see how their robots are working. And we start testing out our robot to see how it's working at this field, because they're all a little different. And we start gathering information on all the other robots. And it's really fun to see these people show up.
They get so into it, which is so cool to see. And you were telling me you're actually the father of a former robotics student who's now graduated, but you still come out and you're still mentoring current students, which is awesome. Tell me a little bit about your team and the students involved.
Sure. Well, Team 27, Team Rush, has been around for 28 years. They're headed by a wonderful coach, Kyle Hughes, just an amazing woman. And she instills a sense of family in everybody. And so people really learn how to be a team and cooperate and help, and the value of different people. It's not just about robots. It's about being a team member and helping and being a good part of society. So I found that so endearing when my child was on the team that I decided to stick around and help and mentor any way I can, including driving a truck or helping with computer programming, whatever they like.
And you were telling me your team has 30 mentors, right?
It is amazing. We have 33 students and 30 mentors because the team keeps gathering human beings that just love what's happening, so we don't want to stop helping. So most of the mentors were students on the team that have now 10, 20 years later, and they've come back to help because it's such a wonderful family.
So cool how they've kept that sense of community. Everyone's kept in touch over the years. And you've got a pretty big truck here. It looks like you've got a lot of equipment to unload. Roughly how long does that take to unload everything and get it all set up this morning?
If I were doing it myself, it might take an hour, but we end up having 20 students who come in. They act like a beautiful machine, just helping each other, moving the things through. So really, they will have this thing emptied inside of 2 or 3 minutes, and they'll get it to the pits. And when they do set up the pit, it'll only take them 4 or 5 minutes because they're just a well-oiled machine who know how to cooperate with each other.
Well, we are looking forward to getting in the pits later this morning, checking out the robots and talking to some students. Thank you, Carl, for being here. If you want to learn more about the First Robotic Championships here at SVSU happening all weekend long, we'll have all the details and schedule of events on our website. Just visit WNEM.com. Live in Saginaw, Lauren Piesco for TV5, sending it back to the studio.
Lauren, thank you. Seems like a very fun event.
Yeah, so congrats that they made it here, but also good luck too.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Matthew Monjo for a check on that First Alert forecast. What should we know if we are headed out the door right now?